I bought a lot of Play-Doh a few weeks ago because I wanted to sculpt organs. There's no other way to put it. That was my plan. And I realized that if I want to make them really big, I'm gonna need more Play-Doh. So I don't think I'm at a point to make like a big liver. I'm just too tired. So instead, I have all these containers of Play-Doh, and I was like, what can I make out of Play-Doh? We're making dinosaurs. I don't know very many dinosaurs. So this is probably gonna go really, really well. So I think we're gonna pick like a few different dinosaurs and I can combine some colors. Yeah, and we'll see how hard it is because it can't be that hard. They make them out of rocks and like plaster at museums, and that can't be hard, right? Who all do we want to make? I'm thinking like we should probably go some of the classics. So yeah, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, T-Rex, maybe Brontosaurus. I don't know, I just think trying to make the long neck out of Play-Doh is gonna go really, really well. And I'm stoked. Let's start with the Stegosaurus. I gotta look one up. It's a plant eater. It means roofed lizard. So that's good. So this picture is captioned Stegosaurus, bony plates and tiny brain. That's how I hope to be described one day. All right, now we get to start the fun process of getting it out. Not intended to be eaten. It does not say do not eat. It's fine. Oh god, first of all, this is definitely blue. Second of all, it is under every one of my nails. It's totally fine. I only have places to be tonight. I've never been so stressed. Okay, and it doesn't stick to my table, which I'm glad I figured out. Only in hindsight. So, he's got a big blob body, little head, little tail, little leggies. Easy. He's kind of shaped like a sideways egg. So, I'm thinking, is that egg? Okay. It's a little platypoid right now, but trust me, it's once the legs are on, the gloves are off, you know? All right, so it's like a narrow tail, and then it's kind of spiky on the end. We'll just kind of spike it up. It's really hard to shove together. Like I'm having to ruin my egg. It takes finesse. No one has ever accused me of having finesse. Do you see the vision? It kind of looks like a walrus. No, because now we got to get the leggies, which we will excel at. All right, so there's 4 of them. We're gonna do hind legs first, and then front legs. The hind legs are a little bigger than the front legs. You know, I didn't consider that these might not be able to stand under their own weight. That is a problem for me in like a few minutes. So his legs are a little... This is the butt end. This is his tail. Okay, let's put the head back on. We can do it. We can do hard things. Let's get him some front leggies, and then we'll see if we can make him stand up. I'm confident, little bony plates and tiny brain guy. Oh god, I gave him flippers. How does he look? This is the head, this is the tail. Oh no, his little front legs just can't do it. Which, like, honestly, same. Those back legs turned out so good, and then the front legs. Yeah, like, these are good. What happened down here? Can he at least stand? I mean, kind of. Does it look like Perry the Platypus is a little chunkier than normal? Yeah. So what? I just love his head is so far down. Now we gotta give him his bony plates now that he's got his tiny brain. So the plates I've seen, they're a little bit round and then they point. Oh, I've made it upside down, but I did somehow achieve, yeah, like kind of a raindrop, but like a little wider. Like they're decently thin considering how little this man is. That feels promising. And they're kind of in 2 rows. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what the good Lord blesses us with on this one. I think as with all my art projects, we let the art dictate the art. I do not dictate the art. I don't know why this shape, impossible for my brain to comprehend. Like, I just keep pushing until something makes sense. Which is, I guess, a good metaphor for life. This is not my worst work. I'm just gonna say it right now. I know it's not finished. I'm probably jinxing myself. big time, but that was me just being haunted by my own existence. I think the illusion's there. That's kind of what I'm going for with these. Like, the illusion of it's anatomically correct is there. What more could you ask for? Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, they normally have more spikes, but this guy is small, so. Oh no. Oh geez. Oh god, he's stuck to the table. He is unique. He is beautiful. And one of his legs is on my table. See if I could do an emergency surgery. Oh, that's backwards. Can you imagine losing a leg and your doctor just puts it on the wrong way? And it's not even like that surgery where it's supposed to go on the wrong way. It's just like, was not paying attention. There he is. Head end, tail end. Shouldn't have to clarify, but I think I do, because I mean, he is a little abstract. The legs did not turn out perfectly. I'm just gonna say crouching. I mean, compared to a real Stegosaurus, this does feel like a win. Oh, his tail spikes are already falling off. I feel really good about that as a start. Oh, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Okay, next up is a Triceratops. It is the state dinosaur of Wyoming. Can it give me a fun fact? I give you a Stegosaurus fun fact. I can give you a Triceratops fun fact. It means 3-horned face. It's got bony frills, don't we all? Okay, so I got, what do I got? Yellow, pink, and white. Then we're back on the fun game of how the hell do I get this out of here? There we go. That was beautiful. Immaculate. His body is much more just a big oval. And I'm kind of wondering if I should just sculpt at least the tail just with it. Because last time I tried to attach all that, we're learning. It didn't go very well. And I'm going to do better. Then the head is going to be a disaster. I mean, it's going to go very well. Oh, I thought he had 6 legs. And I was like, I don't remember that from anytime I've seen dinosaurs, but maybe. He's done. No, I'm kidding. There are 2 details left. 1, legs, of course. And 2, we gotta make his big frilly head. And I'm kind of thinking we make the frill out of a different color, because that's gonna be really fun. Oh, and then he has little horns. Let's see if we can make some legs that actually hold up the boy, you know? Similar situation, meaty hind legs, less meaty front legs. Let's see. Let's see how big our balls are, you know? I think we just make 2 vaguely leg-shaped tubes and then let God do the rest. I also don't know why I was trying to put the legs underneath when you can put them on the side and kind of stick them in. Like, that actually seems like it's going to go a lot better. No, it doesn't. It's actually going the same. Those are not load-bearing legs, so good luck on those. That's going to be really fun for you. This is going as well as you think it would be, which is perfect. Grow up and get over yourself. He stands up. Oh, he's standing. I'm sorry. Hello? Oh, no. Okay, so he stands only when he wants to. Unfortunately, I would like him to want that more. God, that frill, it's like a skate ramp? I don't even know. Let's start with our head shape. Yeah, I think they're all gonna end up having the same head shape because I think I only know one shape, and it's that. Now I gotta make the skater ramp. That's been my one learning as an adult, is part of being good at visual art is being able to see shapes and comprehend shapes, and I do not have a natural affinity towards shapes at all. There's a reason I am a word person, because those are the only shapes I understand. I don't know, is that something? Did I do it? Oh, I think I just gave him a cool haircut, which granted is awesome for him. Maybe it's that it's just such the wrong color that my brain's like, you gave him a chef's hat, and that's not it. Okay, update. You know, I don't hate it. Now he's got little horns. Are they horns? Antlers? Is this a reindeer? What am I looking at? Probably should have done all of this before trying to attach his head to his body, but you know, you live and you learn. Doing a lot of learning today. His head is just drooping as I'm modeling. Now we just gotta get his little nose spike on there. And then I think he's done. And I think I did it. And I think I'm a genius. Okay, he does look a little bit like a cross between Rudolph and Pinocchio. But yeah, here's Rudokio, my Triceratops. You'll notice that he's perfect, and don't you dare criticize him, because I love him so much. He does look like his eyes are popping straight out of his head like a cartoon character, and I love that for him. It may be my favorite part. All right, little Rudokio, you go join your friend, the Stegosaurus. I didn't even give the Stegosaurus a name. Very sorry, sir. What did I say next? Ooh, T-Rex. Green would have been a great color, but pink is gonna be even cooler. I'd like to give you a fun fact about the T-Rex. Oh, that's a lot of words. I don't know what they mean. He's known as the T-Rex. I think Wyoming has a T-Rex. Lee Rex. Wyoming's own Tyrannosaurus. So yeah, we're gonna make something in Lee's image. This is your fun fact. There are 8 T-Rexes that have been found in Wyoming, but Lee Rex is the only one that's staying in the state. All right, this guy's gonna be hard because he stands on 2 legs, and as we've seen, I'm not even very good at the ones that stand on 4 legs. The Triceratops' head fell off, so that's good. He just looks really heartbroken now. All right, I think I've developed a strategy for getting Play-Doh out. Try to loosen it, and then just shake it. I could be here all day. And I can't be. I gotta go to Dune. Give it to me. Gimme. There we go. Did it. He's also an oval. And he's very big. But we have to be aware of how big we make him, because he does have to stand on 2 legs. And we are going to make him stand on 2 legs. I feel like his head, again, I think I learned from this guy that making your head separate from your body doesn't work as well as you think it will. So yeah, his body alone's pretty meaty. And then they got a big tail and a big head, and also somehow this has to stand on 2 Play-Doh legs. And no, I am not going to use anything to reinforce it, because that's not the spirit of the craft. Thank you. All right, he's got a tail. I mean, they have massive heads. I also wonder if someone's gonna tell me that like you can use water to stick this together. Not the spirit of Play-Doh. The spirit of Play-Doh is you have Play-Doh and you stick it together and you make a craft. God damn it. And I made sure to leave a little divot by his neck so that you can ride him with a saddle. Okay. I just feel like what I've learned from other ones is get the head on there really tight, because it is gonna fall off. What scares me is now I need to pop open another one of these and I need to give him legs. His head's still on. That is already a win, okay? So this guy's gonna need meaty legs, and then he's gonna have Lee legs in the front. But like those bottom legs, they gotta be thick to hold up this whole man. So I want these to be roughly equal, so that when I try to hold up an entire man on them, it will work. I've learned lessons. I've gained skills. And I can put on legs. I can do it. Okay, we got one thick meaty leg. Let's get the other one on there. I love 2024 because this is a year where when I say I'm doing hard things, it's this, or it's like going to the post office. Those are my challenges. Do we think he's gonna stand up? So I think the problem might be he is a little front heavy. Yeah, how does he do that? Are we sure this isn't false science? I'm kidding. But he's got thick meaty legs and he's still way too front heavy. We just gotta give him that butt, you know? I think that might be what he's missing. I think that might be the best we can do. I don't think he's gonna stand up. We can add some counterweight, but it's gonna be in the form of a massive set of junk, because that is kind of all I know how to do. Okay, did that help even him out at all? I gave him a chair. That's all I really did there. Okay. This looks like one of those sculptures that they find from like thousands of years ago, and it's supposed to be some sort of animal, and it looks like this, and they're like, it's a dinosaur. I made one. I see now how easy it is to make those. Not in like a derogatory way, but in a like, if you're a human who makes art, you're gonna make things that look like that. It's the natural state of being a human who makes things. Can I offer you like maybe a little headrest? Is that what you need? Chelsea's so cute. I can't. I haven't given any of these eyeballs, but this guy he's screaming, I want eyeballs. Where do eyeballs go? I mean, does it really matter at this point if I'm putting them in the right spot or not? Is he cute? Okay, hold on. We'll put your little hands on there. Give you a little bit of an armrest. Is that helping? Is that making you more comfortable? I'm so happy for you. I don't even know if you need scary teeth because I don't know how scary you are, man. I'm really sorry to break that to you, but I think you might be one of the cutest things I've ever made. He's just so cute. Yeah, he's just holding on to his little holder. God, if that's not the cutest thing. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do so much more with the T-Rex. And I just don't think he needs it. Or wants it, to be honest. Oh, I can't. He's just sitting on his little butt. I think we're gonna have a similar experience with the Brontosaurus because it's got the long neck. I think we might make this one out of white though, because I've got a lot of white. We might as well. Oh, I have to look it up first. Brontosaurus. Sorry, I got distracted because one of these fossils is labeled Tate 001, and I was like, is it at the Tate Museum, which is in Casper? And I think it is, because it looks like it's up in Wyoming. That's a fun fact. I can't just keep giving you Wyoming-based fun facts, because they're really only fun for me. Brontosaurus means thunder lizard. Why? It was named Thunder Lizard, and it was part of the Bone Wars. And I am going to leave it for you to read about the Bone Wars, because I'm familiar with the Bone Wars, and what a good name for a war. Oh god, he's not gonna stand up. He's gonna need a little railing, just like our little T-Rex. I feel like I'm ringing the dinner bell. Come on, kids. Time for dinner. Big boy. How do we build the big boy? He's gonna need, it's a big oval. And he's really big. Should we just go, like, commit to this being the entire boy? Just make him really chunky. We're gonna turn this into the tail. The tail is very long. This one is gonna take some finessing, you know? Which is something I'm really good at. Nuance, finesse, that's me. And then we're gonna have to attach his neck separately because that has gone well every single time. God, I love that T-Rex so much. So he's got that long, nice long tail. Beautiful. That's totally not gonna make it hard for him to stand on little Play-Doh legs. Totally not. Won't be a problem. Then he has a very long neck. This is the thing that makes him a dinosaur. So I want to get that neck nice and long. I want to put a giraffe to shame. I'm realizing this neck is never gonna stay up on account of it is gonna be made of Play-Doh. I hate it. So we can start there. So let's make him a thicker neck. The tail is longer than the head, which doesn't feel quite correct. But now that it's attached, I bet I can finesse. I think we may just have to accept that he's sad. Let's get legs, and then it's all gonna come together. I know it is, it has to. We're gonna make the boy stand right up. Oh, these legs are all uneven and they are all pointing in different directions. That's gonna end really well. He's just sitting down, don't worry about it. His head is sleepy, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make him a little pillow, giving him little pink eyes. Because it's the only thing that's gonna show up on the white. This is him being sleepy. He's just taking a nap while his buddies hang out. Do you want to take a selfie with me? I even got a sleepy one because I'm being sleepy and so is my dinosaur. These are my friends. This is my crew. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey to celebrate paleontology, I think is what we really achieved here. I learned that Play-Doh does not have the structural integrity you think it will, and I learned that dinosaurs are more complicated than you think. I also learned that most dinosaurs are in Wyoming, which is the fun fact I took away. Thank you for joining me on this dinosaur-themed adventure. Hopefully I will see you again soon.